All right, so here we go. Simple setup, real easy. Again, I'd really encourage people, go get chalkboard paint, find a wall, hit it up, get it kind of dirty. Simple little lighting. Even if you didn't have lighting, you could even do this outside, and it would still be really cool. If you didn't have track lighting, like wonderful, amazing track lighting that we have, you could just use regular light bulbs. You could have a light bulb just from a lamp right here, and you could have a light right. I mean, everyone can get a little light that can shine somewhere. It's not that hard. So we're going to go for it. I'm going to.
We put one of those big giant lamps in the frame. So no eye contact?
Yes, the same as the last one, the first one, kind of just in the zone.
As a man, sometimes I feel inadequate, and you come and remove any doubt of it. Reassured I can step right out of it. The love you give is true, never counterfeit. All the time when I wonder, who should I be, where should I go, what should I see, when will I know? You remind me, take my time, see. All the beauty around me is blinding, and every part of you was once a part of me. I start to see my heart believe we're truly reuniting. Love, we make that one love. This is the beginning of a brand new day. My love, my love, my love. Make me feel okay, like I am enough. This is the beginning of a brand new day. My love, my love, my love. When my heart's empty, you fill it up. Once upon a time I lived in darker days, where my mind moves in the dark away. I let myself go and I fell from grace, but now I run like I can win the race. 'Cause I believe in my fire, I believe in my pride, believe that I'm blessed with the love of my life. I never shall surrender, if always should I fall, always remember unto you I can go. And every part of you was once a part of me. I start to see my heart believe we're truly reuniting. Love, we make that one love. And this is the beginning of a brand new day. My love, my love, my love.
So what I'm doing right now is a thing called fishing. So fishing is when I just grab another camera, kind of float around, and I'm just fishing for moments. Just fishing for cool little things, cool little inserts, little flares on the light.
When my heart's empty, you fill it up. You fill it up.
The key is not to just be static, but to kind of float, almost like you're on a boat. Just kind of rock and groove with the music. So I'm not just standing still like this, and I can do that. I'm not being herky-jerky trying to find things. Just grooving with it. Got my hands on it, holding the camera nicely, and just stabilizing it, but float.
This is the beginning. This is the beginning of a. This is the beginning. This is the beginning of our love. This is the beginning of a brand new day, my love. You make me feel okay, like I is the beginning of a brand new day, my love. Make me feel okay, like I am enough.
Nice. Give it up, everybody. Give it up. Yeah.
Okay, camera guys, I feel like you can do better at clapping. Okay? He's got his hands full. You too? Yeah, no excuses.
Oh, that was awesome. Okay, so also what I did on that one, Leah, was, so I had this shot here, but to kind of just double up here on explaining things is, so I also kind of turned this camera into a second camera. I know I'm shooting here, filming here, kind of this medium shot here. I just zoomed in a little bit, and what I do, let's record here, is to get other angles, what I like to do is, you know, whether it's this camera or this camera, I do a thing called fishing. And fishing for me is, I just kind of float. I just kind of, I'm looking for things. I'm not herky-jerky trying to find things. I'm trying to groove with the music. I want my hands and my body floating up with you. So if you're strumming,
Yeah.
I want to be moving with them, okay? And I'm looking for things here. I'm looking at hands. I'm floating up. I'm resisting the urge that if I want to be like, oh, I should be on his hands right now, to go down to his hands. Because if I'm editing, it may be cool, like, oh, I take it down in one shot here. You know, I take it down, I follow it, I see it.
Like the movement. Is
Yeah.
valuable too.
Yep.
That makes
I'm just-
such a difference the way you're moving there.
Right, I'm just floating with, so this is like, okay, I'm gonna film here. Shots are all about the stability of the camera. And when people feel this, they know it's cheap.
Yeah.
This is cheap because the hand moves everything. When you stabilize something and you start moving and you make your body the tripod, you gotta dance a little bit. I mean, you gotta look funny. It's uncomfortable. Like, that's why directors kind of get made fun of. You're always doing weird movements and weird positions, like photographers, right? They're always on the ground, bodies twisted. But you can't be afraid. He's not afraid. He's sitting here lip syncing, performing. The least I can do is actually get into it, and he appreciates that too. He sees me here and I'm grooving with it. He's like, yeah, okay.
All right.
Dylan's got some style. But that's what it is you want to move through. I could do a whole take like this. So that's another great thing to do. But this wall is so cool, we're going to keep going on this. So I'm actually going to now pull the camera back, see if I can't get more depth of field here. I'm going to come right in front of you here,
Okay.
Leah. I'm going to see if I can't get even more, because this is just, this looks so good. Let's see here. So now what I want to do, I'm going to try something here. I'm going to bring the camera back here. And stand up, Austin. I'm going to just move this forward, Austin. I'm going to try something here. What I'm looking for right here is I've got light right here. I'm looking to see where it falls off. And right about here, it falls off. So if I put him here, the light's on his face. I want to try to get him a little bit more moodier right here. So I've put this right here. He can sit right here. Kind of that silhouette vibe again.
Yep.
Using that lid on the background there. So Austin, jump back in. Let me see how this looks. And again, we've already shot 4 takes over there.
It is.
We already have 4 takes over there. So I'm not going to duplicate everything I did there here. I'm just trying to find more interesting things.